When a AAA studio releases a video game, there's always a high expectation on what you'd expect. Fun gameplay, excellent graphics, and maybe even a great multiplayer that you and your friends can jump on and sink hours into a match. But for some of us budding photographers, there's something we really love in a video game when it features a mode that continues to kindle the flames of our creative spirits. Come on, virtual photographers, you know I'm talking about the coveted photo mode. While I've had my fun with photo modes that are minimal, and some are just downright lacking in some features to say the least, I have a huge respect for Sony and its first-party studios that pay close attention to what the fans in our community want. A photo mode with unlocked potential that can create some incredible photo opportunities. Sony first-party company and Siphon Filter creator Studio Bend created a game that I believe has that potential. Here's my take on the photo mode that's in Days Gone. At first, Days Gone's photo mode appears like the run-of-the-mill photo mode you'd expect with features you know and love. A camera mode that has a silky smooth dolly effect when you move the camera from side to side to any position, almost like filming in a movie. Lens settings that let you control your field of view, focal distance, and aperture settings, and of course, the ability to change your main character's facial expressions and visibility. When you add on top of that a great assortment of frames and preset filters, you'd say that this photo mode has covered most of its bases and can provide a simple option that could be more than enough for you to take pictures and be happy all the way when you're playing through the game's main story, and you'd be right on that conclusion. But once you lift the hood open, aka press the X button while in photo mode, you get access to some really cool creative tools in your tool belt. The advanced settings contains the following options that you should look into. Color grading. Here you have an access to a palette of features like changing the color's temperature, how much more vibrancy you wish to add without making the skin tones of every game model look too off color, and of course adding other things like vignettes. There's also gamma control so you can add changes to the mid-tones of your photos. Depth color grading. Now this feature lets you control various color tints for a very subtle or harsh effect to your photos. Last and not least is the bloom effect settings, which control the color intensity in the in-game's fill lights that add a certain layer of light and creative expression. So at this point you might be wondering why earlier in this video I didn't explain that you can also save custom presets in the frames and presets menu. For you see, when you create a subtle color preset that wants to emit a certain emotion or impact, when you're taking a picture, all you gotta do is dial in those settings in advanced mode and save it as your own custom preset. You can save up to 5 custom presets. Another great tool for your tool bag on an already great looking game. So just imagine the possibilities. Now look, I know a lot of these features may be a little perplexing and overwhelming, but remember, a video game's photo mode is a digital canvas. Experiment with a grand and dynamic brush and use your imagination, stretch out your boundaries, really play around with the advanced features whenever you get the chance, and don't be afraid. If you mess up and things don't look right, remember you can always exit the photo mode and start from scratch, but just take advantage of the features. And don't forget, VPs, never stop creating.